I got evacuated off Pirates of the Caribbean. I think we should talk about it. Let's roll that intro. So what we're going to start off here with today is just the uncut raw footage. And at the same time I was vlogging this, I was also streaming this. So a few people who are watching this maybe are like, oh yeah, I've seen this before. But here is that footage uncut. Disneyland Pirates of the Caribbean. We're going to get evac'd over here through this door. It's insane. It's amazing cast member right here. It is finally happened, Pirates of the Caribbean with the lights on, baby. Evac. Oh my goodness, life is a dream, life is a dream. They're probably gonna shut me down for a second here, guys, so, oh my gosh, insanity, wow, look at that, insane, it's so cool to see it with the lights on. I can't believe it, the cast member up there, oh my gosh, I'm sorry everybody, I'm trying to vlog and stream simultaneously. Amazing, like, look at the stonework here, isn't this so cool? Like, look at all that. Wow. Oh, there's like another stairway over there. Oh, you can see the guys in the prison back there. Wow. Incredible. Incredible. This is so cool. I can't believe it. Pirates. It's like one of the holy grails of ride evacs. Oh my gosh. Like boat by boat. Here they go. One at a time. That's going to be us soon. Oh my goodness. Pretty crazy, right? Now let's get into the specifics a little bit more. Now, at first, it was interesting because it's hard maybe to tell it where I am, but I'm actually on the boat, back row, and I'm moving towards the finale where there's a couple pirates having a good time, shooting at each other, playing a little shoot, shoot, boom, and Jack Sparrow is going to be off to the left. I'm actually kind of underneath the burning town, kind of in the tunnel back into the park. Now, what happened was, we got stopped there for quite some time, and I saw a cast member off to my left, which is where we're going to be exiting. But then there was somebody else that I didn't expect. I thought another cast member was walking around, actually on the stone pathway off to the side, and it was actually a guest had gotten out of the boat. Please never do that. And I'm not sure if we were going to get evac'd no matter what, or if the person stepping out, also led to that. I'm not sure. I have no idea, but please stay inside the vehicle at all times, hands, arms, feet, and legs, always, because you never know if these rides are going to start back up. I don't want anyone to get hurt. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Anyway, so this is where I was stuck for a while. Now, one thing you're going to be noticing here is a lot of the stonework. I will get into that in a little more detail soon. But one thing you may notice if you go on these attractions a lot is that there are walkways throughout all of them, basically. You just have to know where to look. And Pirates does a really good job, like many of them, of hiding its walkways. Now, in this section, it's mostly stone, walkways to go on, but there are other portions of the ride where there isn't, a really easy place for people to get evacuated. That's when they'll send in cast members with waders, if you're unfamiliar with what waders are, think of big plastic pants or overalls that you can get into, like a big, kind of like a boot for your body. And they will help move the boats into position for the various evacuation points. I was talking to some other people who actually got evacuated off of a different portion of the ride, I think closer to where the pirates are being chased around, around and around in circles, and they got evacuated from there, and they went through a few different things. They had to go out over by where the treehouse is now, and then had to come back into the ride, and then popped out eventually over by the bathrooms over New Orleans Square. That's where I exited to eventually, was by New Orleans Square. And as you can see, we're kind of by the burning embers and everything here, and I'm in and amongst a lot of people. You can really get an appreciation for how many people are actually on this attraction at any given time. And without all the lights on, it's hard to tell that there are thousands of people here during the whole thing. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty wild. But yeah, so there's that emergency evac kind of door exit off to our left, and that is what I eventually went out. Nothing really to report there, just a stairwell out, basically. Now we're moving into some more of the footage here. As you can see way down the way there, you can see the pirates hanging out, shooting at each other with the lights on. There's the one with, you know, laying draped over the cannon. The other one's over on the other side, kind of firing at each other. You can see a cast member down there giving instructions. The cast members were doing a really great job of making sure everybody was up to date and knew what was going on, and just told us to, you know, take our time and to, you know, we'll get you out of there. We'll get you out of there as fast as we can, but we want to be safe. Which, eventually, when I got out, it was interesting because the boats are weighted in such a way that if you ride this attraction, you know, with a few people or just by yourself, they put you in certain rows. So what ended up happening for me, I was the last person out because I was in the back, but they had me step one row forward and then step out to get out. Now that might have been a balancing thing. That might have just been where we were on the, you know, stone kind of cobble path, and that was the best way to do it, just for me to be safe, carrying like 1,000 cameras. Now we're over here looking at the stonework to my right, and boy, if these walls could talk. Man, look at the detail. Look at how beautifully intricate these things are. Now remember, this is typically all darkness. There's nothing here. You can't see it, I should say. These are always here, but you never really necessarily take note of them. And that's amazing to me. The amount of detail and work that goes into things that you're never going to really notice, but I love it. And when things like this happen, they really shine. You can even see kind of like they're aged. There's maybe like some lichen or moss or something on them. And there's kind of like pockets and divots, and they're not perfectly symmetrical, or, you know, there's like one kind of jutting out from the wall, stuff like that. It's really amazing. And if you can look back, you can kind of see there's a pathway off to the right that leads back over to where the dog is with the pirates who are hanging out in the jail scene, way back there. Unfortunately, I did not get evacuated all the way over there. It's unfortunate. Yeah, that would have been great. I would have loved that. Now, I didn't see everybody else get evacuated. There's a chance that maybe people further back had to kind of cross over to the right and then use a boat to cross over to the left to get to that exit door. I am not sure. But it is beautiful all the same, and I just can't get over how amazing it looks. And this stuff has probably been this way since the late 1960s, mid to late 1960s. Maybe they've touched it up. Maybe they're doing the refurbishment. Maybe they were working on this too. No idea. Kind of amazing though, I think. It's so cool. Then we look up here into the rafters. Now again, the Burning Town is right above me, and you get more of an appreciation for how big this room really is with the lights on. And you can kind of see the lights kind of streaming through down to us below, kind of illuminating some of the effects that they have. You can kind of see a little bit better how the embers work in the wood, as it were, and the kind of the cracking and the smashing. But there's a lot of wires and stuff up there to make sure it's really safe for folks. But yeah, it's just so amazing to see all of this with some lights on. Again, it would be more ideal, right, to be in front of Captain Barbossa in the boat, you know, attacking the town, or the cave sequence. Oh my gosh, I would be in heaven. This was amazing to me. I really hope it happens again, and I just appreciate you guys kind of coming along for a little ride with me, as it were, or lack thereof. Yeah, but if you have any questions about what you're seeing here today, let me know down in the comments. There you have it, everybody. My video about getting evacuated off the Pirates of the Caribbean. It was amazing. It was so cool. I hope it happens again. And I know some people don't want to have the magic get ruined, but I thought it was something I just wanted to share with you guys, you know, for those out there who enjoyed it. This has happened to me a few times in other attractions too, such as Mr. Toad's Wild Ride a while ago now. But if you'd like a separate video all on that, I can totally do it. Let me know down in the comments, along with what other rides would you want to get evacuated off? For me, it's probably Haunted Mansion and Indiana Jones Adventure: Temple of the Forbidden Eye. I love those rides, and I would love to see how it all works a little bit more. I really would. Either way, thank you so much for being here today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you really did, consider liking it and sharing it around. That would be very, very helpful. But a huge, huge thank you to all the people supporting me financially via the memberships here on YouTube, which you can click the join button down below if you haven't already. Or you can become a Patreon over at patreon.com/JimmyGood to support the channel financially every month. Thank you so much to the patrons and the members, the people donating on Venmo or PayPal during the streams. It like melts my heart. Thank you so much. And I've seen some people have been like doing super thanks in the comments. I'm like, so thank you. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. And until next time, just remember to adapt and overcome. Bye-bye.